Collective. What's going on with you, my baby? This is your girl, Millie. We're going to do an energy check-in on what it is that you need to know. Take a resonance and leave the rest. Those seeking medical, legal advice. Seek say professionals and not to row. All right. I keep saying let's try to lighten up this energy. Let's try to lighten it up. Man, look. These readings have been messy. Oh my gosh. But life is life. It ain't always gonna be rainbows and cotton candy. So we're gonna get some tea leaf cards and see what it is that you need to know. Make this my last reading for tonight. And then get on up out of here. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get some tea leaf cards for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this time? Okay. Bottom of the deck. Box. You will receive a gift. Okay. I just heard reward for good behavior. All right. I like it. I like it. Let's leave this right here. So let's see. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So since this is the first card that flipped over, what it's giving me is this is the reward for overcoming the problems. All right. So there's an issue you got to deal with. And then you get the prize over here. All right, so let's see what's going on. I don't know how this is gonna come out, so let's see. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. All right, so you gotta roll your sleeves up. I heard something about the stock market, about the bear. Dog, close up. Pleasure with the close friend. This could be who you spending your money on. Be careful of who you spending your money on. All right. Or spending your money with. Broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Let's keep going. Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Bro. Not. Unsuccessful plans. Tiger. Doing something risky. Taking a chance. I'm trying to something. This is almost like a warning. Is what I'm getting. This is a warning. Has everything to do with your money, your finances, how you're spending your money. With that bear, I said Wall Street. Tiger, doing something risky, risky investment. Something or somebody was a risky investment. If you do not heed wise counsel, something is going to be unsuccessful. That's all I'm getting. But if you persevere and do the right thing, you receive a gift at the end. I don't like this. This is giving me door number one, door number two. Who want to go through this when it come to their money? Nobody. All right, let me get a moon card. Now, I already said pleasure with the close friend. I'm also getting do not mix business with pleasure. Give me one moon card, please. Nothing yet is in stone. I'm trying to tell you, this is all about a decision, a choice. How you choose to move determines what happens. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. I could be talking to a Sag. or Sag could be involved some kind of way. Um, this is something that requires your full attention, collective. This requires you looking at everything, laying everything out on the line, and trying to see how you need to move. This is like you can't just look at it one way. You got to turn it on all the sides and look at something because something is not set in stone. If you do this thing, it could cost you. Now, there's got to be a reason why Spirit is saying this. Like, if you listen to me, if you do what I tell you to do, you're going to be all right. Don't do what I tell you to do, it's going to be a problem. And it has something to do, something is risky when it comes to a person. I'm also hearing somebody's trying to con you. Somebody's trying to con you. I'm hearing that Beyonce song. Oh, this is going to irritate me. Let's go, little kitty cat. He don't want us anymore. No. So I don't know if somebody's doing something spiteful. Mm-mm. Either you doing something spiteful or somebody doing something or trying to do something spiteful to you. It's giving me frenemy. Oh Lord, where are we going with this message? Spirit, give me 3 cards, please. Bang. Warning. Firing a warning shot as a sign of authority and control. Skip necessary steps to gain an advantage. Oh, wow. I'm getting so much. I'm getting Kill Bill. Something about the Cowboys and Indians. Bang, bang. I noticed. Look, y'all. If you know the song that I'm talking about in Kill Bill, I want to say it was Kill Bill Volume 1 or Volume 2, but it's a part of the soundtrack. But she's saying something about being younger, and then as you grow older, oh, this is going to bother me. This is going to bother me. Oh, why is my spirit guys doing this to me? Okay. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. Nancy Sinatra. Kill Bill Volume 1. Kill Bill Volume 1. So this is a relationship. Somebody snakes somebody, or somebody's trying to snake somebody. Mm-hmm. That's why I got that bang from somebody. Somebody is trying to snake. So it's somebody is trying to get to something before the other. I'm gonna have to listen to that song when I get off of here. Give me another card. Honor. The pursuit of honor has led to inflated stories and distorted truths. You place your worth in others' hands, allowing reputation to overshadow authenticity. Somebody's reputation was on the line. It's about appearances. Somebody played somebody. 17 could be significant. 71 could be significant. 8 could be significant. The number 13 could be significant. 31 could be significant. The number 4 could be significant. It could have something to do with an Aries, has something to do with a Leo. Give me something on honor. Somebody gonna be unsuccessful, whatever this is. What is it with honor? All right, what is this card? Not the twin flame. Souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Growing in parallel dimensions destined to intersect again. Evolving separately and becoming whole individually. What's at the bottom of this deck? Deadline. Baby, somebody is trying to get to something. Deadline. Focus on what can be done now and not what has been delayed. Break the cycle of procrastination with small steps. Thinks they're trapped in procrastination cycle with no end in sight. Somebody you were in a relationship with is trying to get to something. You know, I always tell people never say you want a twin flame. Always say you want a soulmate. See, soulmate is somebody that is destined to be. They're supposed to stick around. I could be wrong now. Twin flame is a lesson. That person comes into your life as a lesson to be learned. This is why you evolve separately and become whole as individuals. It says nothing about becoming one. It's you evolve, you grow, you mature as individuals. But while this twin flame is in the picture, there is something that's on the line. Honor is on the line. Money is on the line. There's a lot at stake, and there's only one winner. Somebody wins, somebody fails. It almost sounds like a competition. And that sucks that you are in a relationship or you were in a relationship with somebody who would compete with you. Who would do that? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Somebody wants to defeat the other. You need to persevere and get through this. Yeah, I split the goal. I split the goal. I split the deck on goal and strategy. Somebody's goal is to take somebody down or take somebody out. It's a partner. Kill Bill. Child. Oh, snap. I heard insurance policy. Deadline. They can collect if you ain't dead. Oh, wow. This is all about trophies. This is about winning. This is about collecting. Oh, man. Skip necessary steps to gain an advantage. Somebody skip some steps, and this is why they're going to be unsuccessful. And this is why nothing is set in stone. It's all about you being obedient and you getting through this. Danger, especially in money matters. This is why this is so important because everything is about love and money, love and money, love and money. The knot. I heard tying the knot. So this, what this is giving me is somebody had a deadline to marry you. It's somewhere along the line, it's an insurance policy floating out here somewhere. It's gonna look real janky if this person try to cash in on an insurance policy and they're not married to you. Somebody needed to marry you, and this is something that was risky. Let's keep going. Wow. Somebody needed to marry you, and then bang, bang. But it has to look honorable. But somebody is skipping steps. The pursuit of honor has led to inflated stories and distorted truths. It ain't gonna come out right. Give me something on this. Third wheel. This is almost giving me, normally I would say three of cups, but this is giving me three of pentacles, somebody collaborating with somebody to do this. Enemy, distrust. Yeah. Bang bang. Give me some on this third wheel. 37 breaks down to 10. An ending. Yeah. There is somebody trying to end somebody for the sake of a money goal. But they are not going to reach this deadline. They ain't going to reach it. Give me something on this third wheel. Family in the reverse. Promise in the reverse. Withdrawal. Self-love. All of this is in the reverse and my card's in the upright. Look. They go that check. That check is at the bottom. In order for them to cash this check, 32 breaks down to 5 Hierophant. They would have to marry you. This does not happen. The marriage doesn't happen. They needed you to not love yourself. You ain't got no kids with this person. This marriage don't happen. You needed to not love yourself. And you needed to accept something. Give me something on family. No, give me something on the promise. Why didn't the marriage happen? Something, because somebody skipped some steps. They skipped necessary steps. Had they done, I heard, like I told you to, a third wheel, a third party is telling somebody how to do this. Give me something on this promise. Why doesn't the marriage happen? Because something ends. Ah, shit, because it's over. It's over. Something changed. Something changed. Death card. Something is over. It's at the bottom of the deck. Marionette. Somebody trying to pull the strings. It's over. 15 could be significant. 51 could be significant. 6. Gemini. Somebody who was pulling the strings, orchestrating this, something changed. So this does not happen. This doesn't happen. Why doesn't this happen? This is why we started out with the camel. You need to persevere. What happens? What it's giving me is that something physically pulls you away from this person where this does not happen. Yeah, this person fantasized about marrying you, but something does not happen. It does not happen. That was the plan. The plan was to marry you. The plan was to marry you, to accept this proposal, this thing, start a family, because it's all about honor. It's all about image. This person was so, oh God, this must have been a large policy. This person was gonna cash out on you, collective. This person not only wanted the marriage, they wanted children. It had to look right. This person had been paying into this policy. It had to look right. But they do not make this timeline. They don't make it. Let me get Why don't they make this timeline? Because something changes. Um, with this merit making, let's go with the first and foremost. You stay prayed up, collective. Whoever I'm talking to, you stay prayed up, my baby. And I keep seeing the number 10. I done seen 10 3 times. 10, 10, 10. This is an ending. Game over is when you started to love yourself. Give me something on this merit making. Merit making. This stressed them out. Because when you started praying, when you started going into your faith, you started seeing things about this person. Spirit, what did the collective see about this person? You saw something. You saw something. You saw this person for who they were. When it comes to their ego, their self-esteem, their self-worth. What else? You saw something about this person. That this person is relentless. Look how this card just flippity flopped all over the place. We got stressed out twice. This person overburdened. And their pride won't let them quit. This is something that was an unsuccessful plan. They did something in excess. What I'm also getting is that they were obligated to carry this out. Why were they obligated? Idea. Get rich scheme is what I heard. Clarify idea. All the cards are flipping over. Compromise. You would not compromise. Ain't no baby. Oh. Okay. There it is. There it is. Vow. Okay. Live and learn. Apology, disturbance, accident. Okay. For some of you, this may sound weird, what I'm about to say. For some of you, having a miscarriage saved your life. It literally saved your life because this person's plan was to come forward to propose to you. They knew you were pregnant. Everything was falling in alignment. I got the collective pregnant. I got the collective pregnant. Now the next thing is to propose. But because this was this person's hope, right? Because what they were looking at is stability. And whoever this third party is, this is what they were teaching them. This is how you do this. All right. But then somebody started to feel guilty. Somebody started to feel guilty because now something is haunting them. There is an accident that happens. There's some kind of accident where there's a miscarriage. And now it's like y'all two separate people in the house. Your physical distance away from this person, you weren't trying to hear them when it came to this compromise in the reverse. I don't want to get married right now. I'm not interested. So now we got a conundrum. No baby. Collective don't want to get married. This jackpot is in the wind. Nothing is set in stone. So now this person is looking at the bigger picture. How do I get the collective? How do I get them up out of here? What happened with this bang bang? Because now I'm getting this. All they kept daydreaming about is how I get to this money. What does this person do? How do I get to this jackpot? How do I get to the jackpot? You done called on some help. Well, mm, mm, mm. You tried to call on some help, some kind of way, some people. You was gonna skip the line. You wasn't even worried about honor no more. You wasn't worried about the whole I'm the grieving widow, yada yada yada. Nah. You was gonna go ahead, have some friends to take this person out. But y'all don't realize that the collective has been deep in their faith. They protected. They are protected. And while this person was grieving, collective, while you were grieving, you called out for help. You know, sometimes when we call Holy Spirit for things, we don't realize what we call him for. You asked for help. You didn't realize the help was going to come into the form of protection. Somehow this person gets found out that there was a plot to unalive for money. How they get caught? Give me some on confinement. How they get caught? How they get caught? Ceremony, mystery, magic. This person is trying to figure out it's a mystery. How I get caught? How did somebody find out? My people solid, I thought. Justice system. Good news. Bully. Somebody told. Somebody told and said that this person forced them to do this. The two friends, the two friends snitched. The two friends said this plan is not gonna work. We ain't gonna get no money. This person is not gonna reach this deadline. They're not gonna get it. This person was doing all of this because they were overloaded with debt. Collector, they was gonna take you out for their own personal greed. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. This they become collaborate with these people to take you out. At first, it was like, okay, we're gonna marry, we're gonna have these kids. I need to look like the grieving widow, and then I'm gonna cash out. Ain't nobody gonna know. But then these accidents occurred. You changed your life. You stayed prayed up. You are protected. And then divine timing steps in. These people tell on this person. The justice system steps in, and the good news is this person is locked up. They can't hurt nobody else no more. They can't. Now I don't know what happened to these people for helping, for snitching. Let's see. Wow. I split the deck on Seven of Cups and the Empress. There was an illusion. There was an illusion. All right. All right, Spirit. Give me something on this. All right. Give me something on this. Temperance. Divine intervention. This is the only way. This is what spared you, collective. Divine intervention. That is what. Because look, this person was gonna unalive you. Clarify temperance. Page of Cups. But then the situation with the baby. The magician. Them doing what they doing manifested the chain of events that occurs. Gemini energy. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. This was a very bad idea. Very, very bad idea. They had a choice. They had a decision. Now, after you decided, after this miscarriage, I'm not interested in marriage or whatever. They were supposed to walk away from this. No. They decided they're gonna push through with trying to take you out. Clarify 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Cups. All right. So then something happened in the past. What happened in the past? Nine of Pentacles. They got delayed. They got delayed because it's fall on the Page of Cups because of the incident with the child. This whole plan is delayed. Them wanting to have this new beginning and celebrate, this gets delayed. Give me something on Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Give me something on Ace of Cups. This is about birthing something new. Knight of Wands. They was passionate about birthing something new. Like birthing a new idea. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. 7 of Swords. So you're going to come up with another deceitful, deceptive plan. 7 of Swords. End result. Well, Spirit, who is this person? Because if you notice, I really haven't pulled nothing out. Now, for real, with the exception of the Magician and the Temperance card. Spirit, who is this person that was plotting on the collective? Who is this person? 10 of Wands, somebody who's broke. That was the reasoning. They were going to take you out because this person has financial burdens. This was all for greed. And because they got these burdens, they have no forward movement. 3 of Wands in the reverse. This person is stuck. It could be a fire sign. What's this? Confirmation, Strength card. Leo. Clarify Strength. Justice. But you get justice. And what's so crazy, collective? You had no idea that this was going on behind the scenes. And I think this is why you get this reward in the end. Spirit, what is this reward? What is the reward in the end? 4 Wands. Celebration. For some of y'all, you might actually get a house. But there's some kind of celebration. Passionate new beginning. Ace of Wands. What else? The Lovers. You meet somebody new. Clarify Lovers. Death card in the reverse. You are rewarded a new love because something did not change in your life. You went within and you didn't flip-flop. Hermit card. You could be a Virgo. So when you lost your child, you went within. You know, some people, they find faith through trauma. And then after the trauma subsides, they go back to doing the same thing. But this is why we started with the camel. You persevere. You don't change. It just becomes part of your fabric. And this is what you are rewarded. You actually are rewarded a soulmate. So there is a mad ass incarcerated Leo. If it hasn't happened, it will happen. There's an incarcerated Leo who has a failed scam to unalive somebody for insurance fraud. They gonna be sitting in there for a minute. Is there anything else we need to know? Anything else? This is fated. This is fated to occur. Wheel of Fortune. Judgment. This is your girl Millie. I hope this has been a lesson and a blessing. Until the next time. Peace.